2014 Song of the Year,
Righto.
Lifestyle by Rich Gang, featuring Young Thug and Richard McQuan.
Actually goes quite hard, I will say.
It's one of the better trap songs out there.
It is. It's a very good song. I actually rate it. But
I do too. But I think Early by Run the Jewels featuring Boots.
now, I've heard the song 100 times because I'm a big fan of Run the Jewels, as you may have noted, because I reviewed them. But I actually didn't prepare this week for these two sets of songs. So, is that the one where he's talking? No. What is Early about? I'm thinking of Crown, the one where he talks about drug dealing to a pregnant mother.
It's a man who was arrested
in front of his kids.
And shot in the head in front of his wife and kids.
Right, I do know it. Yep, go on.
Oh, that one had a bit of spice on it. I do think Lifestyle was good, and it's sort of where rap began to blend with pop a lot more, and it became a lot more melodic, and sort of the most popular genre.
We're talking back about Lifestyle now. Righto. Yep.
But Early, I mean, I don't think you're ever going to be able to compete with Maturity.
Especially like you said, Maturity, a serious song, just in general. Like, it's
as long as it's well done, like as long as it's not, recorded on like a headphone mic and it's got a trash, garage band beat behind it.
Yeah.
As long as it's well done, I think Maturity and sort of a smart song will always beat a trap song.
Yep.
No matter how well the trap song is done.
Yep, I agree. It's the song, the implications of the song, what it means now in today's landscape. It's
tenfold.
Do you have the lyrics up? I'll get the lyrics up.
I don't have the lyrics up, no. But it was a very powerful message, and it definitely did have an effect on me while listening to it as well. It was incredibly powerful.
Yeah. It's a very talking about obviously police corruption. So Killer Mike is obviously the one sort of mainly doing it.
Yeah, he's leading it.
It'd be feeling like the life that I'm living, man, I don't control. Like every day I'm in a fight for my soul. Could it be that my medicine's the evidence for the pigs to stop and frisk me when they rolling around on patrol and ask, why you here? I just tell them because it is what it is. I live here and that's what it is. He chimed, you gotta die? I said, man, I'm trying to smoke and chill. Please don't lock me up in front of my kids and in front of my wife. Man, I ain't got no gun or a knife. You do this and you ruin my life. And I apologize if it seems like I'm out of line, sir, because I respect the badge and the gun. And I pray today ain't the day that you drag me away right in front of my beautiful son. And he still puts my hands in cuffs, puts me in the truck. When my woman screamed, said shut up. Witness with a camera phone on, saw the copper pull a gun and put it on my gorgeous queen. As I peered out the window, I could see my other kinfolk and hear my little boy as he screamed. As he ran towards the copper, begged him not to hurt his mama, because he had her face down on the ground, and I'd be much too weak to ever speak what I seen, but my life changed with that sound, and it's just. So
the sound is obviously the gunshot.
Yeah.
And I think the way they revealed that as well.
Yeah.
Is very heavy.
And the issue of like they just don't care at this point. They just sort of he's there, he's not even doing anything wrong or
and he's treating them with respect as well.
And he's saying like don't do this here, like I'll go with you. Just like don't do it right now or don't do it with my son.
And the way he even says don't let today be the day.
Yeah.
Which means he knows it will happen. He just doesn't want it like now in front of his kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty bad knowing that something bad is going to happen and being right about it.
Did you know that Killer Mike's father was a police officer?
Yeah.
Did you know that? I just read that then. So there you go. Yeah. Amazing song. And at this point, Run the Jewels have done it time after time after time.
Yeah.
Speaking on these issues and then them just repeating themselves. Like this came out in 2014?
Yeah.
And 3, 4, 5 times since then an uproar has been caused. More than that. Probably 10, 20, 30 times. And this song, again, just speaks volumes to it.
Yeah.
But Lifestyle, great track if you want to throw it on. You don't throw this song on at a party.
Yeah, that will just dampen the mood like
Yeah.
hell.
You throw on Lifestyle.
Yeah.
Young Thug, sort of the first time I'd ever heard of Young Thug was this song. And at the time, it actually looked like Rich Homie Quan would be bigger. He had a few
Yeah,
big tracks.
Flex
at the
like
time.
ooh ooh.
Yeah, Flex. Yeah, he had a few that I was like, this guy could be onto something. And
Yeah.
then
But then same with Fetty Wap too, I suppose.
Fetty Wap was like,
Like 2 or
even
3
bigger.
songs.
He was
Yeah.
like even bigger and better. Like he had like 5 number ones in a row or something.
Was it that many?
Yeah,
Oh,
something
I could
like
be
that.
wrong. I thought it was only 3.
Maybe it was. It was between 3 and 5. Then let's say that. But yeah,
Yeah, he definitely had the potential. I don't know why he didn't.
yeah, it's. I don't know. He just didn't live up to it, and then Young Thug just sort of skyrocketed past him.
Yeah.
But
I think,
who's the actual singer of that song?
Rich Gang.
Oh, so it was both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
I feel like this week it really shows just how broad hip hop can be.
100%.
And yeah, you've got like the party side where it's good and good to listen to almost any time and will like bring up the mood.
Yeah.
And then there's art.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's sort of why I don't generally go outside of hip hop to listen to music. I very rarely venture past those boundaries
Yeah.
because it's just so much to listen to in here.
Yeah.
Almost all of my moods are satisfied by something within the fences.
Fair enough. What else did you see in
Yeah.
2014?
Well, like I was saying earlier, it was a really big year for the sort of pop cross blend with hip hop. There was No Flex Zone. That was their breakout hit. Like, imagine a world without Race Remote right now.
Oof.
Like, we would be leaps and bounds behind. I mentioned Fetty Wap as well. He came out with Trap Queen that year. I think that was his breakout hit.
Yep.
Bobby Shmurda,
Bobby
Hot.
Shmurda.
That came out. Big Sean, I Don't Fuck With You, one of his better songs.
Oh, yeah. Tuesday by I Love McConan.
That was the next one on my screen. Oh, We Dem Boys. That's the best track that bangs, I think.
Nicki Minaj had a few. Anaconda, Pills and Potions. Hookah, which was Tiger, which also featured... This was actually the first time I'd heard Young Thug.
Okay.
That was the first track I heard. So it's funny that it came out the same year.
Yeah.
Guts Over Fear by Eminem wasn't really that great. Main Chick by Kid Ink. We had the other guy I just saw, J. Cole, with his album that came out that year. So
Yeah. I think No Role Models is probably...
No Role Models,
The best on
GOMD, Wet Dreams, Tale of Two Cities.
Oh, Tale of Two Cities, that's a good... it's probably tied between that and No Role Models.
Or Nah by Ty Dolla $ign came out.
Oh, I remember that. That was that really weird I'll Make You Come song.
Yeah, that was the remix with The Weeknd. I don't know if the
Yeah.
original had that though. I've only heard the remix.
That's fair, yeah.
Iggy Azalea had a few tracks out that year. So
Yeah, that's right. That's when she started coming out with like Black Widow and...
Fancy and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Good year for individual tracks. I don't really remember albums. There probably was back then.
Yeah.
There's always like at least one good album a year.
Oh, well, J. Cole's
Oh yeah,
was probably
yeah.
the biggest that I can think of.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good year. I think definitely the starting point of rap becoming the most popular genre.
Definitely.
Like sort of this generation's hip hop.
Yep.
Hip hop. Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
This generation's rock and roll. Alright, well be sure to tune in tomorrow for my review of I'm Gone by Ian Dior.
There you go. See you
I
then.
don't know if you want to see it or not, but we'll see you then.
We'll see you
That's
then.
a wrap.